I just randomly decided I'm going to go ahead and do a little walkthrough of ordering the gelled materials. I know that you can do it from any state, and I don't see why it would matter what state these standards are for. They are free resources. They are meant for Georgia. So gelled, early learning, development, standards, but we're governed by decal. I'm going to run through this really quickly. But the things that you need to know before you get started are that it does specifically say that you need to use a desktop, like a web version, not the mobile app, to create your account. I know for a fact that I have ordered the materials from a mobile device, but I don't remember if I was able to use the web version on my phone. I'm not sure to create the account because it was so long ago that I made it, but do what you got to do to use a computer and create the account. So when you go to decal.georgia.gov and you're going to go for educators, you are going to see GELDS right here. Click here, you're going to see resources. All of these resources are available digitally. You could even create your own lesson plans using their software, things like that, after you create this account. But for us, we are going to resources. And they also have training too. So you can learn how to use the resources all the way. I can also show how they're used. Now over here, you're going to see some quick links. If you don't, just go up here and online ordering system. That's exactly what you need to get to. You can go to pre-K at home because that's going to be useful. Toddler time at home. It gives you all of these ideas for the month to month, week to week situation. You're going to go to the online ordering system. Now, I have to make a fake email address really quick so I can start a whole new account and walk you through that process. All right, so I went ahead and created an email address, create a new account, create a password, save my username, whatever. I do not have that. Your extended profile. So that's basically you're going to enter this information. I'm going to pause and skip this because you don't need to know all that. One moment, please. All right, so all I did was I entered the rest of my information and then I scrolled to the bottom and it said register and log in. Simple as that. I'm in. I entered my address. That's it. It didn't really limit what state I could put in. So here we go. Let's see if it wasn't right there on the home page because I don't know if it's going to always be there. Shop by catalog. Oh, okay. So you would just hit shop by catalog. It's a little bit different from what I remember. So I am seeing it with you. So I go to GELDS and then there are so many different things that you can order. These I do have already and I will show you how to use them when I unbox the rest of the order that I'm going to receive after I place this order here today. So all of these different resources that you can use, and I can actually tell you how to use those if you care. This is everything. There's a whole bunch of pre-made things for you. If you want to just have them provide you a generic week by week, and then you just take what you want and leave what you don't, you can do that. That's what off to a good start lesson plans are. It's to help you get started really quickly with as minimal effort as possible. So this is what I want to order, which is the GELDS toolbox for the 1 to 24 months. I have one, but I do have a new little nephew. Next time I see my sister-in-law, I'm going to give her this. So all you do is add it to your cart. It says price to be determined because you do pay for shipping. Aside from that, it's going to be free. So don't get greedy though, because that's just unnecessary. I don't have this one anymore because crazy story, one of the last preschools that I worked in, they stole my stuff. I guess now I see that people don't openly know how to order them, but they call themselves trying to steal from me. Anyway, So I go back up to the top, go to my cart, and look at the price. It's $0. These things are free. View my shopping cart. It says it's in stock. Don't get greedy. I'm going to say it again. Don't get greedy because it's not here for that. And then I go to checkouts. I'm going to blank this out so you don't see my delivery address, but you cannot ship to a P.O. box. That is the rule. It has to be a physical address. It can be a business or a residential address. It cannot be shipped to a P.O. box. Then you're going to enter your payment details. Once again, look over at the cart. $0. You are entering your payment information so you can pay for shipping. I'm going to pause it again and enter my payment information and I will be back again. All right, so I went ahead and entered my payment information. It did ask for my phone number, but aside from that, it's just the same old email. And that is it. I'm going to go and review my order. Still saying $0. So shipping is something now, but it's a resource that I've had for years. So I would say that the shipping is worth it. And it may be different for you because I'm actually in Georgia. It is not really saying that I can't ship it anywhere. Okay, so the package came in the mail super fast, maybe about a day and a half, or 2 days because I ordered it overnight. So this one is the 0 to 24 months. It came through USPS, like I said, 2 days tops. This is the one that I'm going to go ahead and open because, like I said, that other one, I'm going to give it to someone else. They come nicely packaged. And so I'm going to show you this one, and then I'll go ahead and show you some of the other resources that you can order. These are all the different tabs with all of the colors. So when you first get it, all you're going to do is go ahead and put everything in order. Maybe you can see these now that they're out. And these are going to be all of the different standards and domains. I'll organize these later. I'm going to put them in here. These are the recommended books to go along with all of these things. That's pretty cool. The activity index, just for easily keeping track of this. All of these cards are laminated. So waterproof, spill proof, all of that good stuff. It is outdoor time. The child will demonstrate knowledge related to physical science. So it tells you what you will be working on with this card. And when you turn it around, it tells you some things and activities you can do to achieve these standards. Easy, easy, easy. And this child, he gonna get in this video. The things that I wanted to show, what it does is it allows you to sit down at the beginning of your week. These will allow you to do a huge physical lesson plan using good old paper and pen. Everybody is not trying to be digital, and sometimes it's quicker, it's easier. Up here at the top, like I said, all of these resources teach you how to use them. So on this side, it breaks down the whole week. You can plan it, outdoor time, snacks, all of that, especially if somebody else has to take over or pick up where you left off. On the other side, it teaches you literally what to fill into each section, gives you examples, all of that. There are a whole bunch of these in here, and you just tear them on out. Really cool. I don't know if I still saw these on the website though, so sorry if they no longer have them available. This is your Off to a Good Start, a lesson planning handbook for Georgia's pre-K teachers. Here, it's going to tell you exactly what it does. If you want to pause right here, you should be able to read that. And I'll just give you an overview. It's going to give you weekly lesson plans like you were planning a school year. So it's going to start with week 1, and it's going to tell you what to do for Monday through Friday. It's going to break it down by the different times, how to schedule your day. If you wanted to schedule your day as if you were running a preschool, it tells you exactly what a typical preschool, what their day would look like. It's double-sided, so it finishes that entire week. If you just want to take a whole week, this is week 5. Let's see what they will be focusing on. It tells you what materials you need. Really, really simple. This here is a resource guide for 3 and 4-year-olds. And so things like this are super easy when it comes down to planning things quickly. For one, it's going to explain to you exactly how to use your GELD cards most efficiently. It's going to break down the different domains, what the standards are. On this side, these little tabs, it breaks it down by which age group you would be working with. It tells you how to plan, how to lesson plan. That's what this book is. And then it also has like a quick reference. Here are the correlations in the back, which means that if your child were in kindergarten, how these standards would translate. So great resource, the resource guide for 3 and 4-year-olds. And this one here is just the typical resource guide. It's much thicker, about double the size of the other one. But this one is every single thing in every single one of these boxes. Oh, excuse me, sir. I'm sorry. It's going to once again bring you through exactly how to use these resources, what they are. It's going to go into more detail, breaking down what a domain is, what it is, a strand. It's going to break it down by age. All of these different tabs are color-coded to match your cards. So let's say I have not let's say, I do have a 12 to 24-month-old and I have a 3-year-old. So I want to have the same lesson, but they work on the same thing. So that means I need to go in my box and find this number. Like I said, they're already in order. We're going to find this number, and all I have to do is pull those cards. And it's going to give me the activities to work on that specific thing for the week. It makes everything super easy to just plug in. And I believe that that is everything. Those are all of the resources. I hope that this video has helped y'all. Miles is here to help too. I'm on here looking ratchet, but we sitting at home, y'all. Okay, so judge me if you want to, but if not, I hope somebody has gained something from this information. Have a good one. If you want to learn more about how we unschool, what that means, and how we plan to long-term document this process so our kids can graduate high school early, definitely go ahead and subscribe. I have a blog, I have a website, it's getting bigger. We do cloth diapers, we do travel as a family, we do alternative lesson planning, we use AI for our documentation. There's a lot going on here, so stick with me, or not.